As the United States is dealing with an immigration issue, this lesson of American history is to remind us how America was started. America originated from the establishment of the 13 colonies. The 13 colonies were a group of explorers and travelers, leaving their homelands in search of new opportunities and a better way of life. This narrative lesson is to remind us again about the America we know today and how it started from past years. As we embark on our journey, we will embark on traveling through each colony and how it started, who established it, and when it was ratified. Ratified means when the United States became states and each state became part of the Union. We start our journey in Delaware, which was the first European settlers that were Swedes. They came to establish the Delaware colony, which was ratified December 7, 1787. As we journey onward, we will now take a stop into Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania was a British colony founded by William Penn, also ratified in December, but on December 12, 1787. We move forward, and our journey takes us to New Jersey. New Jersey was one of the middle colonies established by the Europeans in the 1610s. It was ratified December 18, 1787. This colony was founded by the Swedes, Finns, and the Dutch. Where our journey now takes us to the southern part of the United States, to what we now call Georgia. Georgia was the last colony to support the American Revolution. The Georgia in 1733, the British Army leader James Oglethorpe established this colony. It was ratified January 2nd, 1788. Our journey now takes us back to the North Atlantic area, to Connecticut. Connecticut was organized by the English in 1636. It was established by the Puritans of Plymouth in Massachusetts. It was ratified January 9th, 1788. Massachusetts is our next stop. This was settled by the Pilgrims, who settled Plymouth Rock. It was ratified February 6, 1788. Our journey now takes us down to Maryland. Maryland was an English colony from 1634 to 1776, ratified April 28, 1788. It's now time to move to the southern part of the United States again. We are headed now to South Carolina. South Carolina was settled by the English in 1670. South Carolina became the 8th state to ratify the U.S. Constitution. It was ratified into the Union May 23, 1788. Our journey now takes us back to the North Atlantic, to New Hampshire, settled by the British. Ratified into the Union June 21st, 1788. We are going back down to the southern part of the United States. We are headed to Virginia. The most famous town settled was Jamestown, Virginia. It was also a British colony. Ratified June 25th, 1788. Now we're going to the place we know as the Big Apple. Not just New York City, but New York State. This was one of the first Dutch settlements. It was ratified July 26, 1788. Now we're headed back down to the south. We are going to North Carolina. North Carolina was established and founded by Sir Walter Raleigh, a British soldier who served under Queen Elizabeth I. North Carolina was ratified into the Union November 21st, 1789. The last state to join the Union and part of the original 13 colonies was Rhode Island. Rhode Island was founded by Roger Williams. Roger Williams was also a British who purchased the land from Native Americans, and it was ratified May 29th, 1790. The United States as we know it now is an establishment of what was back in the 13 colonies. People from all over the world came to establish freedoms and opportunities for a better life, just as the immigrants that are coming here to the United States are today. We need to remind ourselves how this country started and how this country will continue to prosper. Thank you.